Viewer discretion is advised.
It looked like Angels in the outfield picked him up, and he still managed to not catch the ball.
It was over the fence.
We're top of the sixth, and it's only going to get more interesting as the Boston try to continue a 5-point lead. And holding off the Phillies with ease. Here comes the pitch way out there. This could be it, folks. Nope.
Yes! God, I keep getting... Wait, yeah, when it... Yes.
It looked like Angels in the outfield picked him up, and he still managed to not catch the ball.
It was over the fence.
Oh, okay. Well, we didn't know
It was a
that.
home run.
It was a... Oh, and there you have it. We got two on the Phillies. Oh, my Lord. What a match. And I'm apologizing right now, folks. The problem here is we're not using the new quick play system that the MLB incorporated this year.
We don't have an option to do. It's only quick play, unfortunately.
Yeah, so
we're looking into how to not do it because we don't like it either.
Yep. Here comes the pitch down the center. Now, keep in mind, the Phillies did score. That was a home run. It looked like it was a foul ball, and like I said, if you've seen the Angels in the outfield, you know what it looks like when a man is picked up by two invisible angels and moved across laterally. Horizontally. I'm getting on a tangent. Top of sixth. 2 and Oh, my Lord.
Almost hit him.
That one that did hit him.
Almost.
We're getting reports that it almost hit him. 1 and 2. Here it goes. Oh, my God. Can we call NASA?
No.
This one's going to the moon.
No, it's not.
And it's not. It's picked up. That's the show for you right there. Chase Utley. This is a man on a mission today. He's the only one who's been able to do something. Can he do it again? Inside. He nearly took the peen off.
The what?
The what?
Top of the sixth, 1-0. This one a little bit to the center and all the way to the right. That's going to be a foul ball, which is considered a strike. Yeah.
Yes.
Philadelphia leading 2. This one off the pitcher's mound. It's right down the center. This should have been it. And he strikes him out, and they're going to change it up. That was nothing. They put nothing against the Sox there on that shot. And now the Red Sox are going to be back in striking distance to try to bring home yet another dude. There's the pitch down the center. It's going to go back to the outside. This is the most errors I've seen today by the Phillies outside. They should have stayed in Pennsylvania. Bogarts. Humphrey Bogarts. He said to stay. He said, "Get on that plane. See me." And that's an out. It said that to the catcher's mitt. I'm not really sure what that's saying. We're 0-2 and getting this way all the way outfield again. I think it was scooped up. Yes, it was. And they play it back to second. And he's going to be safe at second. So common sense tells me that player got through first base and ran to second and stayed.
Yes.
Okay. Thought I was crazy for a second. We have 0-1, 84 miles per hour. It looks like Phillies are just trying to throw this one away by throwing it into the ground. Wow, he gets a hold of that one. This is it, baby. It's gone. No. It's not. It's scooped up. It's thrown back to second. And he's safe.
God damn it. Man.
It almost looked like the Sox should have ran to third there, but they just stayed at second. No, wait a minute. I think they got a guy home.
Yep. The guy that was on second now is home.
That makes more sense now, and that's why Boston has 7-2. Wow, this is another pop fly. He's going to pick it up. And he does. He hops on the good foot, as always, over to third, and they high five for absolutely no reason. They have nothing to be high-fiving about with a lead that Boston has on them. Here is a hard one to the right, and that's going to be a strike. Phillies looking to strike out this guy. This one goes up. Oh, my gosh. And it looks like the catcher had to throw that one over there, and that'll change it up again. So now the Boston Red Sox will be pitching, and the Philadelphia Phillies have one more shot. Yet it seems like every single one of these innings, the Phillies are trying to do something with it, and they just keep getting shot down. Freddie Galver something. Gravel down. That's all I see. Howard going to try to knock this one out of here. Can he do it? And it's, he did one of them halfers. He did a halfer, but it wasn't counted as a strike. It was a little halfer there, so it's not to be confused with a heifer, the cow, the female cow. 1-1. 59 pitches by this soccer here today. Soxer. Phillies trying to do something with this. Here it goes, a little to the inside. He looks back at the camera. He goes, I'm not bad Leroy Brown. Going to try to do it now. 1 out. That was considered a strike. So this one goes to the right. It's a cross dissolve. It's really hard to keep tabs on what's happening in the game when they do that to you. 0-2. Top of the 7th.
Whoever's doing the video production really sucks.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Here we go. This one is another Insta popper. There's a man walking up, going to get a hot dog or a beer on the other screen. I'm not sure. Here, it's hard to not understand. It's really hard to follow this quick time. 2 outs. Who knew?
Popcorn poppers.
Simple, John. All right, all the way to the outside, 79 miles per hour, and that's gonna. Oh my! All right, we got to get our head of the game. It's like EA Sports in the game. It's in the game. We got to get back in the game. Here's a long shot to pick it up. Are they going to do it? They certainly will. Throw it back to the shortstop, short to second. One man on second. Boston looking to score for their 8th point today. 8th run.
Nope. Phillies looking to tie. Get points to catch up.
Absolutely. Phillies trying to. I'm sorry, we're getting word now from our coaches down there. They have the Bluetooth headsets in. They're telling me right now that the Phillies are at bat, as are not the Boston Red Sox. Here we go.
Dicks.
Looks like a player shot a Dix down there, and a Dix they will be as they now get a shot at throwing back towards the Red Sox. And the Red Sox are Ortiz. Here he goes. I think Ortiz has a gap in his teeth. Does he not?
I think.
Pretty sure he does. Here is the pitch. It's going to be the left side. He really favors that left side. And they can't get to it. He rounds first. He goes to second. He's going to slide into second, probably stay there. And he does. The ref just insta-froze. And now I am watching people clapping. It looks like they're tweeting and using their
on my screen.
cell phones.
Legit.
Let's see it.
All right, here gets ready for the pitch. It's a little. Oh, that was a curver. That was a curveball.
Oh my God.
The Sox are going to try to pick one up. Oh my God! It goes right past the third, and outfield takes it back. What an error by the Phillies there, is now they got a man on first and third. Somebody's doing something. Hamels might be done. I think there was a substitute teacher for somebody. Hamels and Sandoval. I want to call him Sandusky. Justin DeFraudis, that's who's coming out. We were way off. He's played 54 games and his record's 3-1. I assume that's 3 balls to 1 strike ratio.
3 wins.
I have no idea.
3 wins to 1 loss.
Oh, there you have it. Not even close. Boston leading 7-2. Trying to do something here. Boston with a nice hit all the way out to the outfield. They scoop it up.
No.
Over to second. third, I mean.
Oh,
Miss it. An error on the third baseman. Here comes second. Charging, slides it, makes it. He's going to be safe. The Boston Red Sox just showing how terrible the Phillies have been playing today.
Bullshit.
Here we go, right down the center. That one was given to him. You could have called that one a gift. It was a strike. Thrown on the center, a little to the outside lane. Well, he's trying to pass somebody. That's what you normally would do when driving down a highway in a car.
In the outside lane.
8-2. Here we go. Another one, and that's going to be another strike. 2-2. This one's happening fast, folks. Here we go again. SL. Slow ball, right?
Slider.
Slider. That makes sense. One out. This sock over here on third, looking to score, waiting, ready to pounce on it. Here's the bunt. Goes back between his... No, he heads back to third. Bases are going to be loaded.
God
although
damn.
the first base guy ran over the plate, and now come back to it. Bases loaded. Bottom of the seventh. Boston Red Sox looking for a grand slam here. Not going to happen. They're going to get a run in, and they're going to load them up once again. Unbelievable error by the Phillies. And that's going to put that coffin in the ground a little deeper each time. 83 miles per hour on that one. One out and one strike. Here we go again. He puts it up in the air like it's not even a issue. It almost looks like the catcher's starting to give up. He's going to go running. You know he doesn't. It almost looks like he's going to do the shuttle run. Where you pick the erasers, remember? Slider.
Yep.
There's a slider ball there. Didn't do anything. This one to the center, and it's pop fly. Can they get it in? No, they can't. They're going to...
Broke the bat.
They did.
Yep, that's going to be 2 outs. So that's 2 outs now, bottom of the seventh. Philly really trying to crawl their way out of the ditch, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. Another pop fly by the Sox. Philly says, we got it. And we're going to go up and try to do something again. Phillies just really getting their ass handed to themselves today. Cola. I just see a big, huge sign of cola out there.
The
A little more
sponsor.
interesting.
The official sponsor of MLB.
The official sponsor back over to Bud Light. This one's straight up in the air, and it's going to come back down. The Sox are easily making headway here. Their outfield game today has been absolutely spectacular. I haven't seen a single error on their end. That or I'm just blind. This one to the inside
no
lane.
errors.
And looks like the Phillies are going to swing at it anyway. So that's one strike there. And this one is going. It is going. It's scooped up. He has time. He throws it over there to second. Back to first. So they're going to try to play catch. They got one man on first now, top of the eighth. 0-0 on a fresh new batter. Here it goes far right. Fan's going to be a lucky one today and take that ball home. That one a little bit to the outside. He put a lot of power into that swing, but it just went nowhere, and that's going to be 2 strikes now. Oh, that one was handed to him. This could be it. That looks like a rocket ship, but it's not. Goes to the Sox glove. Back to second. There you have it. 2 outs. I'll tell you what, the Boston Red Sox really cleaning up the mess here. Really trying to send this guy home. Threw an insta ball there. That was way high. This one a little bit south. But the Phillies are going to swing at it anyway. That was a cut. And that's going to be... Oh, that's 2 strikes.
Dicks.
Inside again. There's your changeup. Struck him out. I'll tell you what. Embarrassing game played by the Phillies today. Red Sox really starting to turn up their burners of heat. Almost like they're in Hell's Kitchen there on them. All the
Gordon
way to
Ramsay
the
here?
outside. This one's going. It's going to a glove. The Sox can't be that lucky. But they're trying. David Ortiz showing the way today. And he's got his, looks like starter sunglasses on. And he's going to tip that one off. So that's going to be his first strike. And now the Phillies getting ready to throw right down the center, a little to the inside, but it goes over to the first baseman and caught out. There's your first out. Nice
foul.
play by the Phillies.
That was a foul.
That was a foul ball, I'm being told. They already had their first out. Forgot about that one. This one over here, what is first base doing? Running circles. Nearly got dizzy and wasn't going to catch the catch.
I did not think you were going to get that.
I didn't think I was going to get.
We did not up here either. So that's going to be 2 outs. Wow. Smashes that ball into the ground, and it goes flying back. Nothing happens there. That's 1 strike. Here's another hit. It's going out to midfield. Outfielder going to run inside. Going to pick it up. Yeah, he does. And they want to play ball. They want to play ball today. So now the Red Sox will be out, and they'll be pitching back and see if the Phillies can do anything in these final moments of this game. Top of the 9th. We're getting to the end, folks. It's going to take one hell of a miracle for the Phillies to do anything with this game. Here goes Boston. Inside, tries to take the peen off once again. Doesn't happen.
What is he trying to take off?
Another throw in the center. This was a rocket ship. Can the Phillies do something with it? No, they can't. It almost looks like they've decided to put a big wall here at Fenway Park, so they can't get that many home runs out there.
Just recently. Just recently they installed that.
In second, we have a man on
About
second.
103 years ago.
Phillies trying to get something to happen. Here goes another pitch down to center. Swing and a miss. That's their first strike there. Another one, same spot, a little higher, 79 miles per hour, and that's going to be a ball. They called the ball on that one, and it wasn't on an aircraft carrier. Here goes to the right. He says it's good, and he says it's foul. That was a foul ball. And there's another swing and a miss for the second. Are they going to put him away? They do. Nope, he does a grounder. He goes over to the... I don't know what happened there, but he's going to be safe on third, and we had an out over there on first, so that's their first out. Phillies trying to be smart here. They're trying to get a score in on that third baseman, but it looks like the Phillies are not going to be able to do very much when Boston is shooting balls to the moon. They were just throwing it away. It's almost a taunt. Here we go. This one, he got a hell of a crank on that one, but it's going to find the glove of an outfielder, and it does. That'll be their second out, and their man's going to stay on third. Very wise choice. Just stay there.
Could have made it.
I agree. Could have made it. There it is in the outside lane, and it's going to be 80 miles per hour. We're shooting radar here. Here's another shot in the middle. This one
Come on.
Not make it. It looks like it's foul.
Nope. It made it.
No, that was a home run.
That was a home. I'll tell you what. It happens so fast, folks. You just can't see it happening. Look at that. Phillies got a couple guys home. So now they're trying to turn the heat up. They're trying to get back in this game.
No!
This one way up there, and it's going to be the third out, and that's going to call it. That is going to call it. They're going to run in. They're going to change their shoes. They're going to cash their paychecks in. Hanley Ramirez looks like he was the number one on the Topps card today. I'm pretty sure they have bubble gum in those packages still today. At least they did in the 80s. Maybe in the 90s. He just hit that one away and goes, yep, all day long, all day strong. Hanley Ramirez, your MVP. At bats at 5, 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 home run. And that's the player of the game.
There it is.
What an embarrassing shutdown that they did to Philly. Although I got to say, Philly came back and they tried to do something with it at the end, and you got to commend them for that. And with that, there you have it. The Boston Red Sox are going to take it away 9-4. It was 9-4, right?
Yep.